Hey everybody, it is Friday, August 30th, and guess what? Tomorrow, college football is back. Go Dogs! This week has been insane. We've seen a lot of heated real estate stories happening right now, and I've got one that I want to share with you because with these commission conversations that are happening and sellers are questioning, should they pay for buyers' commissions or their buyer's agent's commission? Should a buyer take the time to interview an agent before they go and tour homes and select an agent that they want to work with, or should they just agree to anything that the first agent showing the house is going to want them to see? Well, we're going to talk about a story here. This all began last week. Our firm had the opportunity to represent a buyer in a home purchase that quickly turned into a test of integrity and advocacy. What do I mean by that? Well, the journey began. The property was shown by one of our agents to our buyer. We're under a brokerage agreement. We showed the property. The agent, the listing agent, works for a team. This listing agent advised our agent that there were multiple offers on the property and we should bring our best offers. So we did. And we got the property under contract over ask. Now, this property, we essentially missed out on the bidding scenario because we just put it in and won. But ultimately agreeing for above the asking price. Initially, things seemed smooth. This property had fallen through once before. The seller gave us a copy of an inspection report that our clients were comfortable with. This set a positive tone. However, the real challenge emerged during the negotiations for repairs. We had the full receipt. We negotiated for some changes to take place, some repairs to happen by the seller. Our clients insisted in this negotiation, and it was agreed to by all parties, that any required repairs were going to be conducted by licensed contractors. We wanted to make sure that things were being done by people who knew what they were doing, mainly because our client is a licensed contractor, so they know the pitfalls of using people who don't know what they're doing. And this is where the seller's commitment began to wane. Despite our clear stipulations, the seller attempted to cut corners drastically. They hired a drywall company, an entity neither licensed in mold remediation nor electrical work, and notably not even based in our state, to complete the mold remediation and the electrical work. This was a red flag we couldn't overlook. Further complicating matters, the listing agent tried to misrepresent a corporate registration. You can go to the Secretary of State's website and look up any company in the state of Georgia and find their articles of incorporation. Just because they are incorporated in the state does not mean they are licensed. So this agent tried to misrepresent their corporate registration as legitimate professional licensing for another contracting company that did other repairs in the property. This company also not licensed professionally in the state of Georgia. So the work here that was completed ultimately was subpar. There were many corners cut, and a lot of the work was done outside of the terms of the contract, so it was a breach of contract. Standing firm on our client's behalf, this is where we started to resolve this problem. So we at Sellect Realty, we took decisive action. We alerted the brokers and the attorney involved in the transaction, highlighting the seller's violation in the contract. We also talked about the risks that were posed to our client because they originally did not want to do anything. So recognizing the severity of the situation, the seller's broker and the listing agent's team did intervene through persistent negotiations and clear evidence of the contractual breaches. We secured an additional $10,000 for our clients. This compensation was specifically adjusted to rectify the substandard work done by the seller. Now, this is ensuring that the property met the high standards our clients deserved. They asked for the work to be done in a certain way. We showed up and made sure that they were compensated because the work was not done in a certain way. So we did successfully close on this file. There was 1 day of a delay. All of that was caused due to the seller's default and breach of the contract, or not default, but breach. We remedied it. This experience not only reaffirmed the value of having a skilled buyer's agent in your corner, but with these changes in commission, many buyers might just be so inclined to go directly to the listing agent. If you go to the listing agent, you don't know them from anybody else. And if listing agents are trying to undercut other agents in the area and in the negotiations and try to misrepresent things and say that they were done a certain way, well, we had to dig to find that they weren't. So if you're a buyer, you're thinking about coming into the market and you're thinking about going directly to the listing agent, you do need to be aware that the listing agent, if you're a customer, has no obligation to work in your best interest. If they are doing dual agency, it is impossible to properly advise both parties of a transaction independently and professionally, because the advice that I give to one party is going to be not in the favor of the other party. That's real professional advice. So if you're in the market, if you want to know what's happening, we're happy to talk to you. But if you're thinking about entering into the market, the rates have come down. There are great opportunities to be had. Real estate is the best investment that you could possibly own. I firmly believe that. And we are happy to help you, whether you are buying real estate, whether you are selling real estate, whether you're investing in real estate, or whether you are operating in the commercial space. Celine and myself, we are the owners of Sellect Realty. We are in production. We are here to help you. We have a partnership with Reed Moore, who runs TOA Commercial, our commercial division. So whatever your needs are in real estate, we're here. We're in your corner. If you're in the Metro Atlanta area, give us a call and ask how we can help. We want to learn about your situation and what we can do to give you the best results possible in this mixed market of Atlanta real estate. Have a great day, everybody, and thanks for tuning in.